disclaimer, I have no means of editing this video, so the lighting isn't that great, the audio probably isn't going to be that great. This is all one take, so I apologize for any rambling that goes on or any mistakes I make in the video. So that being said, what's up everyone? If that horrible impression couldn't tell you what this video was going to be about, and if the title of the video didn't give it away, I got a new guitar. My first Solar guitar, the Solar AB 1.6 HTPB A-type bolt-on Series 1 6 strings hardtailed purple burst. I'm not going to do any playing in this video. All the guitars that come out, you see Ola puts out a video every single time, so there's absolutely no point in me doing that, even though he also shows off the guitar, but I figured I'd show it off from a consumer standpoint. I have had extreme brand loyalty for the past 12 years, and I decided it was time to try something different. This was released, it drew me in, and I'm absolutely in love. So let's go over the features. We have at the top Solar locking tuners. They are actually quite wonderful. They do the job really, really well. Graphite nut, 3-piece roasted maple neck, roasted maple fingerboard with the Solar logo at the 12th fret like all of his guitars, stainless steel frets, lumen lace side dots, bolt-on as I stated, Duncan Solar pickups, humbucker in the bridge, stacked pickup in the neck, hip shot hardtail bridge, volume, tone. Volume is push-pull for the bridge, for the neck. Sorry. Tone is push-pull for the bridge. 3-way switch, and purple burst. It's a trans red purple burst finish, I believe, is the official name of the finish. This guitar is absolutely wonderful. If I had one gripe with it, when Ola put out the video, the guitar was very, very purple, and the picture that was put up on the Instagram page was also very, very purple. I had a guitar on pre-order, again, brand loyalty with Jackson for 12 years now, and I had a guitar on pre-order. I saw this, but the really purple version, and I immediately canceled my pre-order and pre-ordered this instead because it just drew me in. Everything about it. I love purple. I play with purple picks. History lesson in high school for my AP biology class, my teacher kept getting after me for turning in my assignments using purple pen. And for those geek and anime fans out there, if you are a fan of Naruto Shippuden, I was getting some major Susanoo vibes with that guitar. So the aesthetics drew me in, and I pre-ordered it the following week. Last Friday, I don't remember what the date was, I got an email saying that we are shipping, and then yesterday, Monday, June 15th, this came in. So it was a lot sooner than I had expected, but that is by no means an issue, because the guitar that I had on pre-order previously that I canceled, I had on pre-order for months and months, and it kept getting pushed back and kept getting pushed back. I know the world situation. I'm not upset by any means. It's just, when you want a guitar, you want a guitar. And I hopped on this as soon as I could and saved a huge chunk of money. But yeah, so I digress. Going back to the really purple version on the website, when you go to the page for this guitar, at the top of the page the guitar is like this, and then you have the couple pictures where you can kind of see it at different angles like this and like this. That finish was like this. And then you scroll down and you have another image where the guitar is like this, and off to the right side of it you have all the specs for the guitar. That was the very purple version that you already saw in the picture and that you already saw in the video that Ola uploaded. And I thought to myself, ooh, those are two very different finishes. Which one are we going to get? And I had a feeling that it was the one at the top of the page, which is what this one was. Because if you remember, the first video that Ola put out of the bolt-on models, the black 7-string had 2 humbuckers. But he said that the one that he had was just a prototype. It was going to be everything the same, but instead of the humbucker in the neck, it was going to be the stacked pickup in the neck. And I had a feeling when I saw the website and I pre-ordered it, that the purple, like the really really purple one that he had, was a prototype, but then this was the finish, the final finish. And so I originally did an unboxing video yesterday when it came in, and immediately when I pulled it out of the foam wrapper, it stopped recording because I ran out of memory. So no unboxing video, and sure enough, in the video, when I see it, you know, I'm not disappointed by any means, not even shocked, because I had a feeling that this was going to be the finish, because the title of the finish was Trans Red Purple Burst, and the original finish that you see in the video and on the Instagram post, you don't really see any red in there. It is very, very purple. Whereas this, you get that red and purple vibe. So that would be my only complaint about the guitar, because to be honest, if I had seen this finish, I can't say for certainty if I would have canceled my previous pre-order and ordered this instead. That purple is what drew me in. That being said, this is truly a wonderful guitar, and I have by no means any regrets at all. And I'm happy that I decided to jump on it when I could, because this thing is truly, truly a wonderful instrument, and I'm on board to ordering more Solars. I wanted to get an Ola Signature when he was with Washburn, and when Solar launched a couple years ago, I wanted to get one of those. But again, because of brand loyalty, anytime I had the opportunity to get a guitar, I went with what I knew. I loved Ola and his videos, I love his music, I love his guitars, but brand loyalty, 12 years now, since I was 16 years old, it was kind of a hard thing to kind of step away from. And not saying that I've stepped away, but I'm happy that I decided to try something different, because everything about this is just absolutely wonderful. And I think what throws me off more than anything is that all of my guitars are import versions, and I didn't really have any issues with the fretwork. You know, you could feel some high frets, you know, but it wasn't anything that was super uncomfortable. This is just immaculate. I had no idea what proper fretwork felt like until I got this guitar. And I am so happy that I did, because as I said, I'm going to continue purchasing more Solars now. I have my eye on that V1.6 BD Artist because it's a V guitar. I prefer V guitars, and I love the Swamp Ash, and just everything about that guitar is just killer. And now that I have a normal, easy to sit down and play with guitar, yeah, I feel comfortable investing in a V-shaped Solar with an Evertune bridge, which I have no experience on. And yeah, just everything about this is absolutely killer. The finish is wonderful. The bridge is wonderful. All the recessed controls are great. It sounds great. It's super comfortable to play. Locking tuners do their job. Locking tuners do their job. They hold tuning really well. Came set up in standard E. I swapped the strings, set it up for standard D. Did whole run through of setting it up to my preference, and this thing is an absolute monster of a guitar. But it looks super classy, and it plays really, really well. And I have to give credit where credit is due, and congratulate Ola on continuing to put out refreshing guitars. They look wonderful, they sound wonderful. Having it in my hand, it feels wonderful. And have to congratulate him on his team for continuing to put out the excellent work that they're putting out. And special shout out to Xavier. I have been emailing several times before actually ordering this guitar, because I had been on the fence for a while before I decided to do this, and Xavier was putting up with all my emails nonstop, and I'm happy I finally got one. And little side note too, I'm not a fan of Super Strats. Every guitar company has a form of Super Strat, and the market is just completely flooded with them. I get it's kind of a popular shape to play right now. They're always going to be a popular shape to play. I've just never been a super big fan of it. It's, again, like I said, was always V guitars and sometimes single cuts. But I got this just for the sake of ease to play. I can sit on my stool and play, my computer chair play, my bed, my couch. It's just easy no matter where I'm sitting to play with this kind of guitar. Versus a V, you got to find the right height. At least for me, because I'm short, so for me the guitar kind of goes up here. I've got no problems with this Super Strat. His A-type is wonderful. His S-types look wonderful, especially the new bolt-on one that just came out, very classy looking. And yeah, I suggest everybody hop on board and get your Solar, because these are truly, truly wonderful instruments. Like I said, I'm sounding like a broken record again. They play great, they sound great, they feel wonderful. The work on this is incredible, and congratulations to everybody involved that's continuing to put out wonderful instruments. And I can't wait to get my next one.